Hello, dear Cancer. Welcome back. This is A from High Vibes Tarot. This is your July 2022 Sun, Moon, Rising sign, and Venus for the sign of Cancer. Please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. If it doesn't resonate, that's okay. Perhaps next month's message is the one for you. But I've always believed in synchronicity, so there must be something in here that you need to hear today. This is what I keep on getting from the collective energy currently. Judgment in an evaluative phase in their life. If you are to die right now, what is it that you could have said to your loved one? What is it that you would regret saying? What is it that you could have wished that you have done? While it is not healthy to live in what ifs and could have been, what is it that you can do today that you don't have to postpone to do tomorrow? This is Sun Wukong, the one who played around, and very clever monkey here, who played around with Buddha only to find that the Buddha is much smarter than him. So what are your regrets in life? What could have you done better? In what ways could you look at yourself as in terms of your attitude towards your person, and in what ways can you let go of things that have been holding you down so that you could move on to the next chapter of your life. Essentially, it's more of thinking about how you could be a better person as far as your love life is concerned. What have you done in the past that needs to be corrected, or needs to you need to ask forgiveness? Who is this person you need to ask forgiveness from? Perhaps that could be one reason that you need to assess right now. Or perhaps you are a new mom and you are thinking about how to start your life or start life over. I mean, there are a lot of changes that is going around for new moms, like hormones, body changes, and sometimes it gets the best of the moms. So very stable. If not, your finances are very stable right now. What am I doing? You have such a wonderful spread. This is your past spread, but it's so wonderful. Happy married life, stable. Everything is stable. Everything is running smoothly. And however, there are, when you are on top, you know, people say it feels so lonely at the top. It will be lonely at the top. Perhaps you are at this point in life, everything just seems so perfect. But alongside, in alignment to that, are problems that are challenges that are not easily dealt with also. Perhaps what you have swept under the rug in the past is now resurfacing, and you feel like you could live a perfect life, but something doesn't feel right. However, both of this happiness, stability around you feels like it could trump this whatever this issue that you need to confront right now. This is a major arcana card, and this means that something that you are not building on a solid, something that you have not built on a solid foundation in the past will fall apart. So what is it? If you are in this reassessment phase and evaluative phase of your attitude or your mindset, your perspective in your love situation, what is your major love issue that you need to no longer sweep under the rug, that you have to confront right now? But I guess if I were your friend, I would tell you that you have to focus on this stability, because these are strong cards. Happiness, stability, happy relationships, happy married life, financially stable. You could provide for yourself and for your family, and it seems to be still going on at the present moment. Or perhaps you have conquered this major roadblock. Apathy. Everything seems so perfect. You don't want to move a thing. You are no longer opening up yourself to changes. Perhaps in your relationships, because it is so perfect, you are not doing anything to change the circumstances surrounding this, let's say, married life. There could be something that you wouldn't want to confront, that you would want to sweep under the rug still. Could also be, this is rose-colored glasses in limbo, waiting for favorable conditions to come. There's something that you wouldn't want to act on. This Tower card seems to be the very core of your past energy. Something that you may have swept under the rug, and it feels like up until this moment, you don't want to confront it. You don't want to take action. You feel lazy or apathetic about it, and you are waiting for favorable conditions to come before you finally confront it. If you are married, this could be a long-standing issue between the two of you, perhaps from in-laws or perhaps money related, but I don't feel like it's about money. It could be gambling issues from your partner. It could be that one, but this is some, or perhaps if you are a new mom, you seem to be not receiving the right amount of help you need or support that you need in this partnership, and this person, and this is something that, I don't know, you fear, or something that you are insecure about expressing with your person. Perhaps the message for you is to finally confront it right now, and the challenge for you is to make this upright. This one upright means being diligent on working, being slow and steady, disciplined enough to work on that. Right now, you have it in reverse, and it seems like you are not interested at all about dealing with this situation. So perhaps a challenge for you, current challenge for you, is for you to make that upright, or to stop living in those rose-colored glasses and waiting for favorable conditions to come. Perhaps the saying that you are the master of your own fate would be the best advice for you. Stuck in the past could be nostalgic about your situation when you were not yet a mother, when you were still single. Perhaps it's time to let go of that thought. Stuck in nostalgia. You know, nostalgia sells. And because it's such a powerful emotion, but it could be a deal breaker, or it could be something that would not be healthy for you, not good for your well-being. In the future, you run the risk of taking matters to your hands, manipulating the situation so that you could fully avoid this issue. What is it that you need to deal with? Speaking of evaluation and dealing with this one, your core energy of evaluation and contemplation phase comes before this one. This is in the future, so you run the risk of staying with where you are at right now, not doing something, not shaking things up so that it changes, so that your environment changes. If you have an issue with your relationship, it feels like you run the risk of staying for the wrong reasons, not changing your environment, not transforming your environment, and you run the risk also of spiraling down into something that could be depression. What is it that you need to let go of? In what ways could you grow, dear Cancer? In what ways could you grow? You're very much in love, and this is you have come into a full circle. From the past right there, you could see, as I have mentioned a while ago, everything seems so perfect. Everything is in alignment with your goals, your visions. But this one is such a long-standing issue, and it's the strongest energy in your past spread, or past not past life, past situation in your romance. It comes into a full circle because that when you reach that turning point in your life of everything just seems so perfect. Everything is just falling into the right place. You must find ways to grow. Or the universe will decide for you. The universe will give you something to make you grow. And that exactly is a tower moment. That exactly is that change, that confrontation of everything that you have swept under the rug. You have this in reverse. This is supposed to be moving on to the next chapter, leveling up, being the better version of yourself, but you have it in reverse. So you run the risk of not doing anything at all, or in fact manipulating or tricking Buddha, tricking the universe into something that you feel that is right for you. Okay, do you get what I mean? This is not a good combination. This one, trickery, being that trickster, feeling that you can trick death, trick God, or trick spirit, trick the universe. You can't do it, because the universe the universe, and this in the story of this deck, the decks used in this reading is in the link in the description box below. You will be redirected to the blog wherein that is also the continuation of this reading. One more card there, and then you could scroll down to create your own 3-card spread, which I suggest that you shuffle only once. You ask a question and shuffle only once, so you wouldn't find yourself shuffling until you get the answer that you want. This is a deadly combination, because this is manipulation. You are the master of your fate, yes, but controlling the situation just so it would turn into your favor. Eventually, somewhere down the road, the universe will do something to slap you, or to let you learn that lesson. Let us get what the universe, or the energies of the person that you are dealing with, dear Cancer. For Cancer, please. Ooh. Everything seems to be in alignment, because the person you're dealing with is also successful, perhaps in career, successful with their, very brave to take that new leap of faith, or perhaps this success has something to do with them convincing you to say yes for marriage. That could be. However, you could be dealing with a person who is very traditional, bordering close-minded, non-liberal kind of person, to a point, to a fault, and could be oppressive, or could be has that they seem to be, or they appear like they have that superiority complex. That could be the person that you're dealing with. I don't feel that it has something to do. Oh, that may have something to do with that issue in the past. Perhaps that's your issue with them. I'm not quite sure about that. But regardless, your person is a very, very brave, courageous, successful, willing to take that leap of faith, and willing to do something. They're open to something new. You could be dealing with a fire sign, or no, Sagittarius, Leo, and Aries. Or an air sign. Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Oh, what's happening? Your person could be undergoing a serious stress, serious personal issue, could be depression, could be heartache. They could be dealing with, their emotions are currently out of whack. Perhaps could also be restlessness, lack of sleep, paranoia could be in that sense, or they have a mental health struggle right now, and perhaps this is something that you feel so lazy about. You don't want to deal with that. Well, that could be good. Perhaps That could be good because they have to deal with their issues on their own. Perhaps what they would want to express you right now is that they just want you to be there. Sometimes depressed people would just want you to be there. You don't have to do anything. And sometimes depressed people also do not express this. And the issue with them sometimes is that they don't say it, they don't speak up, they don't share it. So perhaps if this is something that you have been struggling with your person because you don't want to deal with it, perhaps sometimes you could think about connecting with them, asking them, just being there for them. Could be time with them. They have this monstrous rabbit chasing them, I mean, in their mind, and it's something that they are really struggling with. Perhaps they are heartbroken with the fact that they can't be the best version of themselves towards you because they have a personal thing going on around them. There's something that is bothering them right now. They're not in a good space right now, their Cancer, and perhaps that is something what the universe wants you to do, is to not wait for those favorable conditions to come and to perhaps just be there. You have here the Lover's card. You are making a choice to be with this person, and perhaps sometimes depression of our partners gets the best of us and it affects us. It's so contagious, but sometimes you just don't have to do anything. Doing something equates to just being there. So if you are planning on forcing your person to go into therapy, perhaps allow them, just talk to them, allow them to choose this on their own. There's something your person would want to do, but they're losing that connection with their own intuitive self, their intelligent self, their lack of connection, lack of clarity. This would progress into something that would eventually need an action. You're mirroring each other's energy in a sense that both of you would want to take matters to your hands. Both of you want to do something, thinking that it would fix the situation. Your person would not do anything. And silly, if not stupid move. This person would do a stupid move. Let us get what the universe wants you to know. I am strongly getting that the power, or you are in a more sane, in a more stable mindset, or stable. You're more emotionally stable than your person. Something is going on around them, and it may have something to do with their mental health. Their emotions are not in a they don't feel safe, they don't feel heard perhaps, and they run the risk of spiraling down and not doing anything about it. Or it may seem like they're not doing anything about it. They're acting so slow, and perhaps this annoys you. They act so slow, and you choose to retreat. So in what ways can you do something, or in what ways can these risks be part of your contemplation period, and think about ways in which you could deal with it? Oh, this is my depression card. Can you hear me? A woman on that shell, feeling alone, feeling not heard. As I have mentioned a while ago, the person you're dealing with may feel that they are not heard, may feel that they are lonely. This is a cry for help. No action, no movement. You know, sometimes depressed individuals, I'm not saying that your person is depressed, but the cards don't lie. So if this is not depression, could be just the face of sadness or loneliness, but consider that as a red flag. Consider that as a call for help. Not red flag, a white flag. A cry for help. Their non-action, a depressed person's non-action, apathy, or what appears to be a lazy behavior is always a cry for help. So especially this calls for communication. In what ways can you reach out or communicate with your person? In what ways can you extend an olive branch to your person? In what ways can you be supportive? Communicate. In what ways can you communicate your support? But yeah, you know, you can just spend time with them and say nothing. Just stay there, and that's fine. Just have to be there, or tell them I'm here. Okay, I guess I would have to leave it at that. I'm sending you more strength, and I strongly feel that from your energies, you have what it takes to deal with this situation, and you are in the right space. You're in the right frame of mind. You're in the right mindset. So you can do this, dear Cancer. Okay, I will guess I would have to leave it at that. Thank you for being here, and please subscribe if you would want to be updated with more readings such as this. Link in the description box below for the continuation of this reading. Okay, see you soon. Bye.